Right, I'm gonna say something before I about to explode any moment. So here we go. Because getting beat off your local rivals twice in a row is not acceptable, especially with Sunderland 1 point. 1 point, and they go out and get 3 points. Their first 3 point against us. Well, you see, Alan Pardew could get his players up for a game, but most times his tactics are piss poor and they're absolutely pointless. Like Guffern on the right, he didn't play well on the right. Ben Arthur looks like he gave the ball away a lot. And Remy, I thought he had a poor game as well. Good enough. We'd have Dummett at centre back, who had no choice because Carlo and Taylor were out injured still, and MB was suspended. So Debussy, yeah, I'll give him credit, he did fine. Santon did well going forward, but he's not a defender in my opinion. Why could they just not play him at right midfield for what he did playing for Inter Milan? So we had a shocker first off. Giving the ball away, it was just like giving shelter to a child. It was pathetic. Absolute pathetic, I thought. And there, from a corner, it was poor marking actually by Dummett on his first game. That allows Fletcher to swing his head on and that's 1-0. And we're like, here we go in. Second off, came out bam. Brung CC on, which we know was going to do nothing as well, and I was totally right about that. Well, and later on he brings Shola on, I think. But first we get the equaliser through Debussy. That was a good ball in by Ben Arthur, so I'm going to credit that. It was his only his best thing. He did. I think it was Ben Arthur who put that in, Debussy taps it in, and we've got a chance, hopefully. Had a few chances. Shola had a great chance, very unlucky Kabai. With Kabai the day, he was just going for long range efforts. Nothing special today, I'm afraid. So, wasn't happy about that. But and then later towards the game, 84th, 5th minute, Tiori gives a free kick right the edge, right near the right, someone's right hand side, on the left side, where the throwing line is, and then the play goes on. Kabai tries to slide and win it, doesn't, and then a simple ball. Barini by Altidore, who had a great game. He was definitely one of Sunderland's best players. That's why he got man of the match. So, and then all goes Barini, just swivels, bang, it's a cracking finish. That was unlucky, but yeah, it was a great finish. Cruel got a hand, but unlucky. But people say we didn't deserve to lose, but we had an absolute pathetic performance first half. Second half we woke up, but it's still not good enough getting beat off your rivals 2 games in a row. Well, we've got the cup against Man City, but that's the feeling we're going to go out with that. So I know we've got Chelsea at home. We'll see, but if we can't, well, Chelsea and Spurs, but we'll see. But if people want to sack Pardew, I won't do it yet. Not after we've got the likes of Chelsea and Spurs next, so we'll keep and see how he does then. But if we don't get points and get beat off lower teams, then that's really starting to get my suspicions higher that Pardew's got to go. Oh, just absolutely gutted we got beat the day, because I hate getting beat off local rivals. And when you've got Southern friends who are actually going to take the mick out of you as well. But I didn't like how the thing, so Guffern on the right didn't work. I would have rather switched Ben off to the right, which is Moby's best. I would have had Guffern on the left, because he's done well on the left, and would have had Remy in the centre. I don't know why they brought Pappas on, because he did nothing, and he took him off for Sissoko. I would have took him off either Guffern or Remy, or put his Ben off, but he did nothing the day. Shola, yeah, I'll give you credit, you tried, you had a decent chance, you were unlucky there, so. And I just hate when Pardew makes worthless substitutions like Cisse, because he's got no confidence. Sammy wants to see more of him, but Burial's on the ball a lot. So I don't know, well, he could have brought the likes of Anita on, to me, who doesn't get enough games in my opinion. So he left him stranded on the bench. And to be honest, after that, Cisse was pretty much playing on the right wing a lot of the time. I don't know why Pardew's going with worthless tactics. This is what annoys me most of these pointless tactics he puts out. They just don't work. Cissé's not a right winger. Ben Arfa cannot play in the centre of striker, I don't think. It's just not good enough. First off, we've had a shocker. This is pretty much an easy header for Fletcher to put in. So, if we don't get picked, if we don't get points against the lower teams or anything, then these will be my words after these, because I'll not do it after Chelsea and Spurs, because they're going to be tough games. But if we don't get points against lower league teams, if we get beat or draw them, especially at home, this is what my words are going to be. It's going to be pod you out. I've had enough. To be honest, he's starting to turn into a right muppet now. He's just looking like an absolute clown at the moment, Alan Pardew. He's going with pointless tactics, which we don't like. See, last season 4-2-3, pointless, didn't work. We're not a Chelsea football. We're not Chelsea style football. But 4-3-3 he goes well, but he was playing them in the wrong position on 4-3-3. Gouffran doesn't do well on the right. Ben Arfa to me is not doing well on the left. No, I mean in centre or the left, in my opinion. I would have rather had him on the right. So we played Remy in the middle. I thought Remy had a really poor game today as well. Dummett, he didn't do well. Miscarried. He could have nearly given away 2 goals. Another goal actually. Was waiting for Krul to come out. No, and Alado almost picked it up. Could have been 2-0. That could have really been same game over. I'm just not happy about the day. We get a draw against Chelsea, I'll be happy with that. Spurs away, a draw, I will be happy with that. But we've got to pick points against low league teams. We get beat off Sunderland for their first win of the season. It's not acceptable. It's just disgraceful. Well, because if we get beat by them come February, then we're going to be an absolute joke again in football. I don't want to be. So at the minute, only people I want out is Mike Ashley and Joe Kinnear. Them the two I really want out at the moment, because they know nothing about football. Know nothing. Mike Ashley doesn't know anything about football. He just treats Newcastle like a business. And Joe Kinnear, why he thinks he's got the knowledge, 90% record as a manager. How's that brilliant? And he comes to be director. Who will take care of the transfers, really? Well, you didn't make any transfers apart from bringing Remy on loan. To be fair, it's most of Mike Ashley's fault, but all I'm saying is, at the moment, Mike Ashley, Kinnear, gone. I've had enough of them too. I've had enough of those 2 clowns already. Pardew, if we don't pick points in the next game, I'm going to say him gone as well and get someone decent as a manager who knows good tactics, who knows how to get players really up for a game and not play worthless and people playing out of position, which Pardew has done a lot of the time. So, at the minute, yeah, just at the moment I just want Ashley and Joe Kinnear out, because like they just say us rot. They say us suffer, to be honest. Well, Mike Ashley just likes to get his own back on the fans, and he just brought Joe Kinnear in to make us, just to get his own back even more. I mean, and hopefully, I just definitely want those 2 out, because like if we get those 2 out, we can bring some people in who knows what they're doing, can get players bought in without having other options in. Oh, why didn't we get Gomez? Well, we put a bid in for Gomez, but why didn't they take it? Well, we did take it, but he wouldn't take a pay cut, so that's pretty much Gomez's fault why he didn't come to that. But could you not try to go for other players? Like, rumours were trying to take Demba Ba back on loan, which was a rumour, but you know that wasn't true in my opinion, because I don't believe rumours most of the time in my opinion. They're just pointless, putting rumours out. It's not going to be true in my opinion. Right, that's enough of that of me for the day. So like, look, anything, I just hope Mike Ashley and Joe can get out. Yeah, Pardew out if we don't if we lose our next few games, especially lower games, not Spurs and Chelsea because they're going to be tough games, but because if we do that, I'm going to be saying this. Pardew, Mike Ashley, Joe Kinnear, gone. I've had enough. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, comment, and just give me stuff on other videos I'll do, and I'll see you all later. Try to cheer up after that, but okay, see you all later. Take care for now.